sorry. Don't. Stand up, Heather. No, you're gonna stand up. Stop, guys.
One interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name is Casey, and I'm honored to introduce you to these intriguing and majestic animals. Seeing a killer whale up close and learning about them and their natural behaviors. We hope that this Orca Encounter helps you to better understand these incredible creatures and everything that they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types or ecotypes of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Look, they're waving at you, Heather.
And Shuka and Kalia are going to help me show you some of their physical characteristics. at the surface of the water. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. You might think that they're located in that white patch. That's actually a visual distraction. They're really located in the black area in front of the white patch, camouflage from thrashing prey. The fin on the whale's back is called a dorsal fin. Its use is for stabilization during swimming, and it can also help them regulate their body temperature. You may notice that some of the whales have a curvature to their dorsal fin. That's because there's no muscle or bone to help keep it straight up. The flippers on either side of the whale are called pectoral flippers. They're used for steering and stopping the whale. And if you were to look at a pec flipper, you notice they have 5 bony digits in it, just like the human hand. Now, the lobes on the tail are called the tail flukes. This is the whale's engine. It can propel them up to 30 miles per hour. That is as fast as a speedboat. But they use the most power and swim the fastest when propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies all the way up and out of
Haley's back. Be nice. He just spit water. That one over there spit water at him.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orcapod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude,
Stop, you guys.
not size.
Be nice.
Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as a form of communication. Pectoral slaps are used in the wild to show dominance and to get noticed. For example, a mother whale might use a pec slap to get her calf's attention. But if they really want to be heard, they breathe. Spy hopping is how killer whales get a better view of their surroundings and coordinate when they hunt. Fluke slaps are another form of communication killer whales we use in the wild.
Haley, get ready. Oh good, they went back down.
Killer whales really are excellent communicators, so it's no wonder they're at the top of the ocean food chain.
I know.
Killer whales work together to rear their
Maybe
young,
like 30 times
protect
you're
their
gonna play. It's not like it's a
and most
surprise.
importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world.
That one over there is really messing with them. That
The
one over
orca's
there is
hunting
flying like
techniques
crazy.
are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Here, Pepper's behind you. Okay.
Let's go!
It's coming back.
That worked good!
I know everybody left.
Whales in the southern hemisphere will capture seals by pulling them right off the beach. Watch as a few of our whales show you similar behavior right here in the slide out. Antarctic orcas will create waves that splash up over floating ice, knocking seals into the water as well. Watch as one of our whales shows you a similar wave-making technique right here at the glass. Now this is just one of many very impressive and super complex hunting abilities killer whales have developed around the world. Now you've just seen these waves crashing in front of you, but you can't really imagine the amount of water displaced until you feel it firsthand. Luckily today, we have 5 whales out here, so you are all going to get to experience the power of the waves created by our whales.
Heather, you're gonna get wet right now. Get ready.
Looks like we're headed to stage right. You're all going to do it at the same time.
Yes, we're gonna be soaked, Heather. Get ready.
That water is about 53 degrees cold today. Sorry.
That's okay. Oh, they didn't come to our
I
side.
didn't forget about you on my left.
Oh, dang. Thanks, Heather. I love you. It's salt water. That little baby's like, ah. Well, Heather, I have salt water in my mouth. It had to come off. It's wet. I couldn't breathe.
So how does
Heather?
that size feed a whale? That's why I got the screen. Because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround the sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and
They
come
haven't got the
together,
middle though yet.
making them a highly successful
They
predator.
haven't got the whole area, so they're gonna have to, huh? Dude, my mask is wet now, so now like I breathe it in. Heather, did you get what you wanted?
Part of everyday life to live. Because they teach your young how to hunt and how they develop their skills as they grow. Orcas spend lots of time interacting and playing with each other, both in the wild and here at SeaWorld. Orca is when a whale swims quick at the surface of the water, breaking out and repeating. You'll also see whales imitate each other in the wild. We see it here at SeaWorld all the time. Our whales are constantly learning from each other and mimicking each other.
They just moved there. They weren't there, remember? They weren't there, remember? They weren't there, remember? They moved. They came after the fall.
And playful behavior, it does have a purpose. Many of the behaviors you've seen here today are used in the wild to stun fish. But today, they might just be stunning all of you. This allows us to provide them with optimal care, research, and quality of life. We encourage our whales to actively participate in their own health care and well-being. They'll provide us with their tail fluids so that we can get voluntary blood samples when we need them.
It's coming. They're going to get you again. Oh, no, they're not. That's how they get stopped. They give them the tail.
Monitor their weight. We ask them to do this weekly just to make sure that the calves are growing appropriately and that the adult whales are maintaining healthy weight. That was Orca there on the screen doing that behavior. They'll even let us take breast samples from their whales. This is all due to the relationship that we've developed together day after day right here at SeaWorld. Now, it's my honor to introduce you to a very special whale. This is Orchid. Orchid is 32 years old and was the first killer whale born here in SeaWorld, San Diego. She's very athletic and very intelligent. She's participated in many research projects, including marine studies, and has inspired millions of people to help protect and save her wild counterparts. We encourage our whales to learn something new every single day to engage in stimulating the mind. Diet, exercise, exercise, and of course play help keep our whales in the best shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states.